When you go to stay at a hotel while traveling, or to spend a night close to your destination, or for other reasons, you might wonder who stayed there before you. How was the hotel built? What is the nature of the land on which the hotel was constructed? If we continue with such questions, we will never reach a point of halt. However, let's talk about one of the most famous hotels, which witnessed some of the strangest events ever recorded. The Cecil Hotel, a large establishment located in Los Angeles, was founded and opened in 1927 and has been the site of numerous bizarre incidents since its inception. Notably, many guests inexplicably committed suicide by jumping from the hotel windows for unknown reasons. In 1954, a guest named Helen Gurnee jumped from her room on the 7th floor. Later, in 1962, another guest named Julia Moore also leaped from the 8th floor to her death. Pauline Otten jumped from her 9th floor window, only to land on a passerby below, killing them both. These incidents were only a few among many suicides witnessed by multiple witnesses and highlighted in investigations. But the mysteries of the Cecil Hotel didn't end with suicides. The hotel became a hub for infamous criminals, including serial killers and hitmen. For instance, a man named Jack strangled 6 women with their clothing before being caught and later released. He stayed at the Cecil Hotel and soon, 3 more women were found murdered in the same fashion. When the police went to arrest Jack, they found him hanging by his shoelaces. Another murderer named Richard Ramirez, who engaged in even more gruesome and brutal crimes allegedly as a Satan worshiper, stayed in a rooftop room at the hotel, renting it for $14 a night. Moving away from the gruesome crimes and terrifying history of the hotel, let's jump to February 2013 when several guests noticed the water in their rooms was dark and unnatural, black even. Normally, people let the water run until it clears up, but on February 21, 2013, a guest complained to the hotel management that his water was pitch black and unusable. Insisting on immediate help, maintenance workers made a horrifying discovery. Human remains and old, blood-stained clothing were found in one of the water tanks. One set of remains belonged to a woman named Elisa Lam, who had been missing for months before the discovery. Police speculated that her body could have been placed in the tank after she was murdered, or that she had committed suicide by throwing herself into it. Some believed the latter theory, since there were no signs of violence on her decomposed body. It was suggested that Elisa Lam suffered from bipolar disorder, which could cause sudden bouts of depression or euphoria. Surveillance cameras recorded her acting strangely in an elevator, pressing buttons repeatedly as if trying to evade someone who wasn't visible on camera. She then exited the elevator, which began a series of frantic and eerie opening and closing motions. This video is available on YouTube under the title Elisa Lam Video. Who was Elisa talking to? How did she climb into the tank and drown? Was there a hidden force involved in her death? The answers remain unknown, and the case was closed with the conclusion that Elisa Lam had suffered from bipolar disorder.